Okay, so American Crime Stories. So the first task asks us to answer the predictions. So, so for Dead Wish, what will the man leaning over Morrissey Bridge do? A. Kill himself. B. Kill somebody else. C. Pay for a murder. I think he's going to be kill himself. Um, I think the title makes an allusion to committing suicide. Death on Christmas Eve. Who does the murderer kill on Christmas Eve? A. Stranger. B. A lover. C. A relation. I think it's going to be a lover. It would be interesting, especially like on Christmas Eve. The heroine. What does the heroine of a story want? The story want to save people from a fire, gunfight, kidnapping. I think it's something more spontaneous, so it's not going to be a kidnapping. A kidnapping. I think it's going to be a gunfight. Ride the lightning. Who goes to the electric chair? Curtis Colt, Curtis's girlfriend, or somebody else. I think it's going to be somebody else. Like Curtis is going to be blamed, but then the girlfriend saves him, and the one who really committed the crime pays. The lipstick. What does Lois find on the lipstick? Fingerprints, poison, the owner's initials. I think it's going to be the owner's initials, as like it would be a simple mistake which leads to a simple mistakes committed by the assassin or by the criminal, and it's going to be the worst thing for him. What is the result of Susan's laziness? A. Murder. B. Armed robbery. C. Burglary. I think it's going to be B. Armed robbery. For I think like they're in a store and she forgets and like doesn't care about locking the door, and then the robbers enter and all of that. What is the motive behind the armed attack on Kufikno? Hate, revenge, or hunger? I think it's going to be revenge, as it is too punctual to who is going to be the attack. I think it would be revenge. So, about the authors. So the authors are Lawrence Block, Stanley Ellen, Dashiell Hammett, Patricia Highsmith, John Lutz, Nancy Pickard, Mary Robert Reinhardt. Okay, so Lawrence Block. He was born in 1938 and lives in New York. He has won various awards, and he has two popular series of novels. One was even taken to films. Then this is Stanley Ellen. Was born in New York in 1916 and died there 70 years later. He had many jobs. As a final result, he ended up writing. He used to write short stories, and it's well known for that. He has won the Mystery Writers of America Edgar Award 3 times, and then he won the Grandmaster Award. Then Dashiell Hammett. Hamed was born in Maryland in 1894 and died in 1961. He worked with a detectives agency, and well, with that experience, he could write mystery and crime novels. And he has very well known titles as The Glass Key and The Thin Man. Then Patricia Highsmith. She was born in Texas in 1921, but lived in New York and in Europe then. She's well known for psychological thrillers. And then, well, she died in 1995. John Lutz. He was born in Dallas in 1939. He had different jobs like builder, then truck driver, and he ended up writing. He writes short stories most of all, and he's well known. His best known is Private Eye is Not Your. That is his best known work. Then Nancy Pickard was born in 1945 and lives in Kansas. She has won awards, and she writes short stories and crime novels. She has worked featuring Jenny Kane, which most of all are about women, the situation of the woman in USA. Then Mary Roberts Reinhardt was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in 1876. She was married when she was 19. She was in debt. She was in debt in 1903, and then after being in debt, she began writing stories to make money. In 1908, her first novel appeared, and she wrote short stories and about 20 mystery novels. She died in 1958.